Yo, what's up, DDR? How you doing? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna remove these pillars real quick. There we go. Yeah, it does look pretty interesting. It's okay. I think I understand what you mean. It does look pretty cool. However, it's also kind of annoying to go around. I mean, that's the problem with air pockets in general. I mean, you can see on the right side, I'm at 1.5 million blocks mined now. So I would say pretty good so far. Of course, we're still not even at sea level yet. That's gonna be interesting when we start getting there, because then that means, like, when we reach sea level, that means we're doing the entire area at once. Because everything will be flattened to that point. Of course, there's still gonna be some variance because of, like, the rivers and caves and whatnot. But, like, there won't be areas anymore that, you know, I'm just ignoring. So give me that dirt block. It's my block. Yeah. I mean, it already looks kind of cool now. Like, look at this. Hold on. Let me up my render. Like, you can see already how much we've done here. Like, this looks pretty cool. Just seeing all this progress. It is awesome. See, that's the fun part of this project. The more I dig, the more satisfying it starts becoming. Like, it just compounds. It looks cooler and cooler the more I dig out. And eventually, it's gonna start going from looking cool to looking ridiculous, like insane. And that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that moment when it, like, hits how much I've actually done. Because right now, I don't really feel that way. I don't feel like I've done, like, an amount of blocks that, like, a normal person couldn't dig out for a project. Not yet, anyway. When we get this all to sea level, maybe that's, like, the first moment when it's like, oh, that looks kind of ridiculous. But, of course, when we reach Deep Slate, it's gonna be... That's when it's like truly absurd. I mean, digging everything from where I started to Deep Slate would literally already be like extremely impressive, I think. At least for like a manual digging project. Like it's already like a picture worthy scene, I would imagine. But doing it to the first layer of bedrock, that's gonna be insanity, especially because of how ridiculous it is to dig deep slate. And that I think that'll be cool. And I mean, someone calculated in chat before that it would take quite literally just over 24 hours to dig one layer of deep slate in the 1024 chunk area. So literally each layer is a day. So yeah, you can already imagine how that's gonna go. This is not a short-term project. Like, getting to Deep Slate is probably not even half of the project. In terms of time spent. I mean, shoot, I don't... We don't even have that many hours in this world in total yet, anyways. Oh yeah, it's gonna look insane. See, and that's the exciting thing. Like, this just, to me, is like such a visually cool project that I kind of want to keep going with it. I could always like tap out and be like, okay, that's enough. But I feel like once I reach Deep Slate, there's no really going back at that point. So I think the thing I need to think about in my head is like if I think this is worth it or not. And so far, I feel like it is. Like I've really been looking forward pretty much every day to doing the digging. I think what helps is my time constraint. Because most days I can only do like 2 to 3 hours. And that's like not that much time spent doing one task. So it doesn't feel like a chore, but that amount of time still adds up throughout the week. Yeah. I mean, doing that with USA Completion, not exactly the same thing, but like pretty close to it. Like I just get that feeling of like knowing that I played everything, seeing everything completed. It's a crazy feeling. Literally like F2ing and almost always seeing that I have a score on something, even now, even after over a year. It's just kind of funny and awesome. Hmm, that makes sense. I personally could never, like, I assume you mean, like, movies. Or is it something else? Okay. You're basically just rewatching everything in your collection. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense to do that too. I mean, may as well. If you're going to watch and all that. Oh, that also makes a lot of sense. I mean, even it's just like a hobby, it'd be kind of cool to write a review on all the things you watch. Especially if you're going to watch so much stuff. I mean, it's also chill to just kind of watch stuff, I guess. I don't really... I find shows and movies harder to enjoy than I do, like, digging. Yeah. Like, I guess here's my experience. Okay, but bad movies are kind of interesting in their own right. But my experience with like, okay, I think this is a good way to put it. Me spending 2 to 6 hours digging every day, yeah, I'm excited for. But sitting down to watch 40 minutes of a TV episode takes a lot more convincing for like from me. Like I only really do it because I want to hang out with my girlfriend. Like we'll watch something. But like I would never I feel like I would never choose to watch the TV show episode over doing this if it wasn't for her. Because obviously I can't really spend time with her when I'm doing this. I mean she's in the Twitch chat, but that's not the same experience, I think. Yeah, and she likes TV shows and movies a lot more than I do. So I try to compromise and, like, you know, watch stuff with her. But it's definitely harder for me than doing something like this is, which is kind of funny, because I think most people definitely are the opposite. They would never want to do this, but, like, love TV, or at least much prefer rather just watching some TV. Oops. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much my entire time is just spent digging, talking to chat, and listening to music when I'm doing this project. Yeah, and if a show is mindless, it's not the kind of show I want to watch. Mindless TV shows to me are not what I look forward to. Like the show we've been watching recently, House MD. I feel like that's not a show where I could just turn off my brain and be like, yeah, I can watch this. Like, I do have to, like, I like it, but I do have to focus while watching it. But yeah, we've been watching that. Yeah. I mean, I know there's some Mosu players that reference it or like it, so I thought about watching it. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty formulaic, but it's also pretty interesting. And it's definitely, like, not just a medical drama. Yeah, house. We got through season 1 of it, me and my girlfriend. And now we're starting season 2. I'm pretty sure Twitch didn't like that one. It didn't let me add it. Last time I tried anyway. But that was like a year ago. Or maybe like 2. I don't know anymore. Time isn't real. Dang, I'm gonna need to repair tools in like 20 minutes or something. But yeah, the digging is going well. Again, I've just been really enjoying this so far. Like it's monotonous in exactly the right ways for me. I've made this joke before, but like if I was born in like the 30s or 40s, I literally would just be like a factory worker one trick. Like I would actually just be really good at doing factory work where you just do one thing over and over all day. What's up, Strav? How you doing? 144 hertz monitor. Wow. I hope you actually remembered to turn on... Oh, remember to turn on the 144 hertz if it's not on by default. I know my monitor didn't actually have it on by default, so for a moment I was really confused. I don't know if all the monitors are like that though. Subsphere. Wait, what do you mean? Are you telling me you didn't have 144 hertz on this entire time? Please don't tell me this is true. Okay, well, make sure you have that enabled, please. It will change your life. You should be able to, like, right-click on your, like, desktop screen, go to display settings, and then something from there, like, I think you click on your monitor, and there should be options beyond that, like advanced display settings or whatever. Or graphic display settings, something like that. I don't actually remember exactly what it's called, but oh, okay, good. That's you almost avoided catastrophe there. Or you did avoid catastrophe there. Yeah. Well, I just know that my monitor that I got by default was on 60 hertz. So I had to like actually enable the 144 hertz. And I know that other people have had that experience where they didn't realize that their 144 hertz monitor was not actually on the 144 hertz setting. Especially if you've never really looked at a 144 hertz monitor before buying one. It's kind of hard to even notice until you realize the problem. Oh yeah, yeah, that too. It's weird. But thankfully, you didn't just have an ultra embarrassing moment of using 60 hertz this entire time. That would have been hilarious but tragic. Yeah, maybe for a laptop it's different. Yeah, I've never really heard this issue with laptops, so maybe it's just like people who use like, monitor for their PC. Alright. I have no idea. Maybe you're being adaptively synced to the government. The government knows. I think this time I'm gonna need to repair my tools at the gold farm, because I also need gold for food. So I may as well do that at the same time. Yeah, I decided to manually farm gold for like 20 hours. Pretty funny. I could have just built an iron farm and AFK'd over for one night, but where's the fun in that? What's up, Makla? How you doing? But yeah, I'm gonna need to repair at the gold farm, because again, I need gold for food, so may as well, may as well. Also, I don't know what this says about me as a person, but I'm starting now that I'm like actually needing to find music to listen to for the stream. Like I've been slowly realizing that I think my favorite kind of music is like either jazz or jazz infusion type music. At least so far. That's what it seems like I've been enjoying the most. Cause like the song I'm listening to right now, I added that to the queue. Oh my god. I didn't mean to throw the pearl like that. Hello? Oh my god, what direction was I even facing? Whatever. My brain just completely deep fried there. Yeah, watch the pick. Alright, yeah, on my last pick. So I'm gonna need to repair pretty soon here. Hopefully I can get a decent amount of gold for food while I do this. Oh yeah, and then eventually I'm gonna need to spend a little bit just farming carrots. I mean, I have a ridiculous amount of bone blocks from the Wither Skeleton farm, so I think I have a way to basically instantly grow food for the entire project. Or at least very close. I mean, we're probably going to go through food a little slower eventually. Or maybe not. I don't know. I mean, we're certainly going through food slower now that, I'm not literally constantly sprinting while digging blocks. But I am still sprinting a lot. I mean, here, I could try walking. See how long it takes me to eat another carrot. And it's still relatively fast. It's actually a lot easier to control this way. True. What is this emote? Hmm. Wait, hold on. I just decided to look up jazz emotes on here, and there's some weird ones. Alright, here, I'll add it for now. Also, I gave up on walking. I already gotten the technique down for sprinting and stopping, so... through. Oops. Hold on. I like start mouse drifting away and I have to reposition myself. Because eventually my hand moves into a spot where like my wrist is like against the edge of the table and that's very uncomfortable. Even though I'm not moving all that much, it's just the repeated motions eventually move me away. You absolutely can mouse drift in... You can mouse drift in any game. I mean, shoot, considering how many PvP players play with like a pretty low sensitivity, like, mouse drift is actually like an issue. If I put my mouse over here. Does anyone else hold their mouse at a 45-degree angle? I currently have it at a 45-degree angle. Actually, maybe... Okay, actually like 35 feels better. 45's a little too wide. Okay. Let's go repair tools. Ouch. I have way too much gravel in my inventory. For right now, I'll put it there. I think 5 picks in my inventory at a time is enough space. Did the request break? No? This is requested by someone in here. Now, why would a Minecraft sponge look like SpongeBob? That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. This doesn't seem very efficient. I'm gonna do this. Maybe because it was nighttime when I spawned in and that messed with everything. America FC a map? What? New top play. Did he get 2 new top plays? I did see that he got one earlier today. Was it like the 1500 DT only? Yeah, that's pretty cool. He didn't do it on stream though, so he's trolling and cheating, clearly. Okay, yeah, this thing's not a very good XP farm. But I need gold for food, so may as well use it. Okay, I guess let's just see how much food this makes me. I mean, that's a good amount of food, honestly, for a while. Let's stop the lag. Okay, I'm gonna just repair the rest of my tools at the Enderman farm, though. Wait. There we go. There we go. We're starting to get a good amount of gravel now. Could always use more though. No, but this one was really easy to build. It took like 20 minutes. And it's good enough. Weird. Honestly, I don't understand how that Twitch feature works. Because sometimes I don't even see when people share it. True. Dead chat. Oh, did I forget a bed? Did I put it in a different shulker? There we go. My God, this area is so short now. It's kind of insane. My god, there's so many of those guys over there. What's my pick at? 748. Nice. Got some durability out of it. Sorry, this case will be postponed indefinitely, as I have appointed the judge on the case. What else was that gold, useful for? What's up, Nanera? How you doing today? Okay, okay. One sec. Oh, okay. What is Reddit seething about? What kind of change could have Reddit seething? Why would they call me mentally ill? They're literally playing old school RuneScape. Isn't that literally for mentally ill people, or am I misunderstanding? Wait, who's asking for creative mode? People on Reddit? Is that why they would think I'm mentally ill? They think I should just do this in creative mode? Is that the kind of equivalent I'm understanding here? Like, why don't you just world edit this? I know basically they're asking for Moss and TNT in creative mode. Okay. I mean, see, here's the thing. I literally know nothing about RuneScape, so the only thing I know about it is that it can be really grindy, so I assumed like that's what people like about it. But I guess there would be a subset of people that wouldn't like that. Now that I think about it. Hold on. 100 minus K minus XP per hour by not moving your mouse. Oh. So you're telling me Redditors are mad that they can't literally look away from their screen while gaining XP? That's kind of hilarious. Okay, actually, now that I kind of understand what you're talking about, I I I could absolutely see them saying that I'm mentally ill. Because like I am manually digging. I am looking at the screen. I am focused. I am not browsing Reddit while I'm doing this. Interesting community. So, like, are people who actually like grinding in the game, like, manually, like, the minority of people? Or is it kind of, like, split? Or maybe that's even hard to know exactly. I don't know. They're the minority. Oh. What is this? By making this hotfix, you are literally saying you're okay with players getting RSI. uh, that's that's interesting. To that I say skill issue. Yeah, I'm sure there's like an optimized way of doing it that doesn't kill your hands. Only 30,000. Sorry, you have to get XP more legitimately. Reddit mad. Wow. Oh my god, these guys spawned again? I just killed them like 10 minutes ago. Alright. Well, it's good for repairing these diamond picks that I can't get XP from, so... Yeah. 60 extra durability is kind of nice. You think so? I mean, here's the thing. I don't know how to explain it properly, but I feel like the kind of grind I see in RuneScape is not the exact kind of grind I enjoy in my gaming experience. Because I kind of like making my own challenge. Or like doing something that like, you know, isn't necessarily for the progress of the game or progress in like levels or whatever. I mean, I'm sure I would still like it, but maybe just not as much as I enjoy this, you know? Also because I don't know anything about RuneScape at all, it feels a little overwhelming to try and learn now. Because I literally know nothing about the game. So before I can even start doing insane grinds in that game, I need to know how literally anything works. It's not that hard to get into. It is very hard for me to get into new experiences in general. Also, I feel like right now is not the best time to start up a new game when I am trying to put my energy into this project. Because I only get like 2 to 3 hours a day to even do this. I mean, I guess I could try playing it at night. At night, I have like maybe an hour to spare, but I've been using that time to play Osu. Because I actually still enjoy Osu. I've been enjoying just playing it like more casually. Believe it or not, I still really enjoy that game. And I feel like I've actually been slowly like de-rusting. Like my tapping especially. It's definitely very slowly though. uh okay, here's another question because I don't know anything about it. Like is old school RuneScape like a subscription thing? I feel like I've heard it is. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong game. And like how much does it cost? I mean, the free version. I don't know what. I didn't know there was a free version. What's the difference? Also, how much is it, anyways? Free version is 1% of the game. So then why would I enjoy that more? Also, that pick was kind of close. I should not break any of my picks. I mean, it's a diamond, so it's not as bad, but still. I mean, if it's not expensive, then I wouldn't really care for paying, even if I just want to try it for a month. I'm just more curious as to what it is. Or how much, rather. Excuse me. Hmm. That's a little too much to me. I won't lie. Yeah, $7 sounds reasonable. I would not pay almost 13 bucks, probably 13 after taxes. Let me see. But why do you think I would enjoy the free one more? Aside from it being free. Mmm. That's what you mean. Okay. I mean, I guess it would be pretty funny to do that 1,000 times longer. I mean, hey, the hole that I'm digging right now is probably 1,000 times longer than anyone would actually be willing to manually mine in this game, so if it's legitimately going to take like 3,000 hours, I think 300 hours would be anyone's limit. Like, if they're not willing to use redstone. Or like most people's limit, probably. Wow, that's a really powerful wooden shovel that I was able to dig 10% of the hole before breaking. Especially without unbreaking. Oh wow, okay. That's that's about as much time as I think digging this would take. Well, actually, no. I'm thinking 3 to 4,000 hours rather than 2 to 3. So doing this would take me longer than getting max level in old school RuneScape, most likely, which is kind of funny. Oh, and that's paid RuneScape. That's kind of, yeah. Hey, Pixel, how you doing? Yeah, and that's another thing. I don't know if I want another game to spend that much time into. And I know a lot of my friends right now have kind of gotten into a phase of playing old school RuneScape again. But I feel like by the time I finish digging this hole, that phase is gonna disappear. Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. What's like the equivalent of what I'm doing right now in my world, but in old school RuneScape? Like something that no one has really done before or would want to do. Because I am struggling to think of an equivalent. Hmm. Yeah, like if everything's been done, I'm not nearly as interested. Like obviously digging a big hole in Minecraft's been done, but like I'm not sure anyone's ever done the amount I've done. And obviously when I did completion, like completion was already done literally when I started, but you know, it is a little different doing like completion that much later and having to play that many more maps. Uh, Also, the queue was paused, or rather, there was no songs in the queue, so it stopped autoplaying. 80,000 hour grinds. Yeah, I see. Here's the thing. I would be the kind of guy to go on an 80,000 hour grind, but that's only if it was in a game I already play. I don't think RuneScape is that game for me. Now, see, that would be funny. I think that would interest me more if I literally just tried learning how to do everything without ever looking up anything. That would be a better challenge, I think. But I would need you guys to not backseat me while I do it. That sounds more funny. Especially because, like, I literally know nothing. Like, I am pretty much a blank slate on RuneScape. I don't know how to do anything in that game. It would be pretty funny if I learned how to do everything the least efficient way possible. Okay, that's an idea. But of course, guys, I need to focus on the whole. Maybe if I had more free time, then I would want to try. But I think as it stands right now, I kind of have a big project on my plate. Okay, but is completing quests something you think I would find fun? It's the non-repetitive part of the game, so I wouldn't like it. That sounds boring to me. I mean, at this point, it's really hard for me to enjoy something that isn't just a complete repetitive grind, I feel like. As weird as that sounds. I actually really like my long, monotonous daily tasks. I'm perfectly fine to dig without any music. The music is for you guys. So when the queue goes empty, I'm fine. I pretty much only pay for Spotify literally just for the stream. You linked a YouTube link, that's why. Like you have to link Spotify links. YouTube doesn't work. Unfortunately. I'll remove it from the queue. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I literally I should honestly write that off in my taxes. Like Spotify is literally a business expense. That's pretty much all I use it for. I hardly ever use it when I'm not streaming. I don't know. Maybe at some point in my own free time, I'll give RuneScape a try, but honestly, I think part of the problem is that I'm very bad at new experiences. Like I'm not very good at wanting to try new things. So it's a very big mental hurdle to me compared to most people. Like mentally doing something like this is easy to me, but trying something new is infinitely more difficult. Yeah, and especially for me, because of how I enjoy gaming now, like I'm always thinking like, do I want to spend 3,000 plus hours playing this game? If the answer isn't immediately yes, it's very hard for me to want to commit. Now, what could this song be? What would a chunk binding shirt even look like? Hello, welcome. React content while mining? Look, I feel like React content in general is pretty lame. Unless it's reacting to like old Osu plays, I'm not very interested. With permission, well, even still, like if it's not something I want to watch, I'm not very interested either way. I hope that makes sense. I just find React content very lame for the most part. Do you add 7 TV emotes? Sure. It's a good one. Any reason you ask, though, about React content? You had an idea. Also, hold on. We should make a timer for how much I've been doing this. That's actually not a terrible idea. I mean, technically you could figure that out by just looking at the VODs and counting up the time. And I mean, the time in my world, like after the first 50 hours, is how much I've been digging. So it'd be like 4.25 days of digging or something like that. It is a little arbitrary to do a timer for that, though, because what counts as the digging and what doesn't? Does repairing your tools count as the digging? I mean, it's a pretty vital part of it, but it's not digging. Oop. Okay. Last diamond pick. Honestly, I would just consider my time in the world the time I've spent digging. Like, even all the prep for it, because, I mean, it still matters. All the time I spent in this world was for the sole purpose of digging. So I think it's still accurate in some sense, now that I think about it. Okay, I will take a look in 1 minute. Is there a map of this song, Onosu? I actually have no idea. Alright, let's see. What have you sent me? This one on CTV. That's kind of funny. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I already said, Nero, I just find React content in general kind of like not something I want to do on stream. But I am interested in the video you just sent me. Like I'll watch it in my own time. Yeah. Honestly, part of the reason is also I'm just lazy. Like I don't feel like setting up like a stream overlay for watching YouTube videos. So honestly, I'm even lazier than a reaction channel or a reaction streamer. Did you just try linking like a podcast? It says episode. Oh yeah, but this bot only accepts songs. Unfortunately, you can't request the Joe Rogan podcast. Oh my god, these guys spawned again. Leave me alone. Well, actually, if they just don't wander over here, that'd be nice. Indeed, there was a zombie on fire. Okay, diamond picks are done. How much more of this area is there? Not too much, but I don't think we can finish it today. I gotta leave pretty soon here. Actually, pretty much right now. I'll finish these last 2 rows right here, and then I have to call it a stream, I think. Because I gotta be at work in half an hour. See, and that's another thing. Like, projects like these would be so much easier if I wasn't also working full time. Ugh. So that's why it's also hard for me to want to commit to yet another game. And I just have not enough free time. But yeah. True. That would be awesome, but I would not commit to full-time streaming until I made more than what I made from my current job. Like a decent amount more. I need it to be safe. Because I think that's the responsible thing to do. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for watching.